The new One Piece chapter has revealed Dr. Vegapunk. Let's talk about it. If you end up liking this video, consider subscribing. Please enjoy this video. Let's go! The new One Piece chapter 1061 begins seconds after the end of the last chapter when Luffy and the Straw Hats come across one of the captains of the worst generation, Jewelry Bonney. Luffy quickly rescued her, but the danger wasn't over yet. Under the Thousand Sunny was a giant robot shark that was trying to eat the Straw Hats. Of course, the Straw Hats eventually managed to escape, but not before Luffy, Jinbei, Chopper and Bonney were separated from the rest of the group, which we see a little later in this chapter. The scene then switches to a nearby naval base G14 where we see all the children of Punk Hazard along with Tashigi and some members of Sword. We see the children drinking some kind of tea, certainly not because it tastes good, but probably because it is medicine and helps them shrink back to their normal size after being experimented on for gigantification research. And in fact, it has been confirmed that they have already become smaller. The G14 Vice Admiral then talks to Tashigi about Helmeppo and the whole situation with Kobe. Helmeppo cries and begs his naval comrades to let him help rescue Kobe and also to take him to Pirate Island, which is currently the home base of the Blackbeard Pirates, where Kobe is probably imprisoned. It turns out that this naval base is near the island called Egghead, where the Straw Hats are currently located. This island is used by none other than Dr. Vegapunk. And so Helmeppo asks if they could just summon the Seraphim, indicating that most likely some of the Seraphim are actually on the island, which makes sense because of Dr. Vegapunk. Very interesting development for the Straw Hats. Maybe we will see a fight. Speaking of the Straw Hats, the scene then switches back to Luffy and the others. As mentioned earlier, Luffy, Jinbei, Chopper along with Bonney have been separated from the others who are now all on Egghead Island where Dr. Vegapunk's research lab is located. Nothing really important happens except for the fact that Bonney asks Luffy about the whole wanted poster thing and why his hair is white in the picture, to which Luffy replies that he looks like that when he's completely free. Of course, that's another big clue Oda gave us about the truth of the Hito no Mi model Nika. We know that Joy Boy was the previous Nika, so to speak, and Sun God Nika wanted to free all slaves. Therefore, in this context, the word freedom is significant, just as the drums of liberation represent. And so freedom is a very important attribute of Luffy and probably also has something to do with his dream. The word freedom is important for the awakening of Luffy's devil fruit because the moment he awoke, he wanted nothing more than to free Wano from Kaido's tyranny. People should finally have enough to eat and drink and the border of Wano should finally open. Hence, Luffy transforms to Gear 5 when he is free. Bonney then explains that they are on a government island called Egghead, which is used by Dr. Vegapunk as explained earlier. This island is said to be 500 years in the future due to scientific development. And she then also reveals that Dr. Vegapunk is the reason why she came here. That's very interesting. We suspected that she might have something to do with Kuma, because we saw her in Marijoa and as we know, Kuma was also in this place. Kuma was modified by Dr. Vegapunk, so it is likely that Bonney is trying to meet Vegapunk because of Kuma. Let's see where this will lead. The scene then switches to the remaining Straw Hats who have been rescued by a giant robot controlled by someone inside. However, it quickly turned out that this person is not an ally, because it was this person who ordered the robot shark to report and eventually attack. It is none other than Dr. Vegapunk. And that's crazy because Dr. Vegapunk is by far one of, if not the biggest mystery in all of One Piece, besides the One Piece itself and the truth of the world. Dr. Vegapunk is literally the person responsible for most of the things that have happened in One Piece, because without his help, everything that the Navy or rather the world government has would not have been possible at all. Her name has been used so many times in so many aspects, especially with all the events in the second half of the Grand Line. Literally, the entire plot of the second half of One Piece is based on Dr. Vegapunk's inventions and collaboration with the world government. And probably even much more than what has been revealed so far. And now she's here, apparently a woman. Of course, since it's Dr. Vegapunk, we can't be sure if this person is really the real Dr. Vegapunk or not. I will now give the mic to my partner, he will continue this review. Have fun.
We see the number 2 on the chest, which suggests that she might be a cyborg controlled by Dr. Vegapunk. It is possible that Dr. Vegapunk has many such cyborgs spread across all over the world, where she can continue her scientific experiments and inventions far away from the world government, in case that she's working on a secret project, or maybe just because of the environmental conditions that allow certain experiments only in certain places. So maybe there really are multiple Dr. Vegapunk robots, and based on the inscription on her chest, Punk, followed by a number, one could assume that she is the second version. So there could be at least 2 of them, but most likely more if this really is a cyborg and Dr. Vegapunk is somewhere else. Definitely possible. Since we can't confirm anything now, we'll just assume that this is indeed Dr. Vegapunk and she is indeed female. The fact that Dr. Vegapunk ordered her shark to attack the Straw Hats could be an indication that she was after Bonney for some reason, which in turn fits with the fact that Bonney wanted to meet Dr. Vegapunk. In this case, there was no friendly meeting planned, but maybe this aggressive behavior was just because of the Straw Hat pirates. If you believe Dr. Vegapunk's words, she has no interest in the Straw Hats at all and was only interested in the salvage, probably to have more material for her research and inventions. Whatever the truth is, Dr. Vegapunk nonetheless is a very mysterious person. Although she works for the world government and thus has certainly done a lot of indirect damage in the world, we cannot say for sure that she was not forced to do what she does. We know, for example, that she granted Kuma his last wish, so she can be completely evil. But still, she created the Seraphim, who are probably on the island right now, and are the most powerful weapons in the world government. A weapon that supports and protects the government of the Celestial Dragons, the reason for all of this suffering in the world. All of this makes it really hard to understand what Dr. Vegapunk is really up to. Does she completely not care about the world, and all she wants to do is just push her research to invent more things? Or does she have a bigger and more secret plan that not even the world government knows about? Perhaps Dr. Vegapunk is taking the advantage of the world government because of the opportunity they can offer her. It is hard to imagine such a mysterious character being completely evil without absolutely no hidden agenda. One thing is for sure, Dr. Vegapunk has always shown a great interest in Luffy's Devil Fruit, as indicated in the anime when she had a blueprint mentioning the Hito model Nika, or when she declared the copy of Kaido's fruit failed, probably because it was not Luffy's. So the fact that she and Luffy are now on the same island is definitely a very interesting development that could reveal a bit more about Luffy's actual devil fruit. So far, we still don't know what it really is. We have the name, we have seen its true power, but we don't really know how this fruit actually works. Maybe Dr. Vegapunk can answer this question. Also, the mystery of the devil fruit itself is a big part of One Piece that has never been explained so far. Where do these fruits come from and what is their purpose? Oda has already hinted the possibility of Dr. Vegapunk knowing the secrets of the devil fruit once in the past. And so we can be sure that if the secret of the devil fruits is revealed, it will definitely be revealed because of Dr. Vegapunk. And so we can assume that this could now be the time when the devil fruits and their origin finally becomes relevant. This could change One Piece forever. What do you guys think of the new One Piece chapter? Let us know in the comments below. That's it for today, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to smash the like button, and if you're new to our channel, make sure you subscribe with the notification bell turned on. See you guys in the next video. Yami out.